Ferris. This is Cooking for Bachelors. Today's meal, we're going to make salads. We're going to make different kinds of salads with different kinds of dressing. Now, this is Israeli salad. Here's one of my favorite tasks to teach you. We take these little grape tomatoes. You don't have to make a mess. You take a nice serrated knife and you just cut it right down the middle and throw it in the bowl. So all you have to do is hold it, cut it away from you, please. Keep your fingers out of the way, and you have these nice little pieces of this very sweet tomato. These are grape tomatoes. And you know, whenever you get them, they're always in season. They're really good. I don't know where they're coming from, but they're always nice and crisp and sweet. And that's one of your best bets for tomatoes. There's many different kinds of tomatoes. In the summer, we get heirloom tomatoes, and when we're lucky, we can get them from local sources. And that's really the best when you have local grown tomatoes. If you could get them from a farm stand, you know, around your neighborhood, or your green market. Do you love this? Do you love this little cutting method? Is that the nicest thing? This is an Israeli salad. And in Israeli salad, it's simple ingredients, but you cut everything into really tiny pieces. So we're just gonna keep on cutting just a little more, and then we're gonna add the rest of our ingredients. Okay, let's go. We have this cut up cucumbers. These are what's called Persian cucumbers, and they're from the Middle East, but they're grown, they're very sweet and small. And we're gonna put equal parts tomato and cucumber in here. Now we're just gonna take some fresh parsley. Remember, parsley is not a garnish. Parsley is an ingredient. Parsley is a really good food. It's actually very high in vitamin C and A. It's a natural diuretic and a natural breath freshener. So it's not just something to pump up a plate, but to actually eat. And then we're going to take some feta cheese. This is Bulgarian feta. There are three kinds of feta. There's French feta, there's Greek feta, and there's Bulgarian feta. I think that the Bulgarian is actually the mildest, and it has a very nice flavor. I think the Greek is the salty, and the French is somewhere in between. When you buy feta, you can buy it crumbled, but it's better to buy a piece that's fresh. It's wetter, and it will last a long time if you add water to your container while you keep it. And it will keep in your refrigerator probably for about 3 weeks fresh, as long as the water is covering it. So we're crumbling the feta on. And then what we're going to do is add some fresh lemon. When you approach a lemon, sometimes they're hard. What you can do is roll the lemon to start releasing the juices inside, so that when you cut through, it's nice and moist. This lemon happens to have a lot of seeds. So what I'm going to do is poke it and hold it up so that the seeds will remain on top, and I can take them out and scoop them before they fall into my dressing. So you just keep on poking the fork in, and the fork will release the juice. Whoops, there was a seed. And you pour the fresh lemon juice over. I think we're going to use a little more. We're going to go into the second half of the lemon. This is a fairly small lemon. But you know, there's no predicting in citrus fruits how juicy they're going to be. So some lemons you're going to get just a little juice from, and some you're going to get a lot from. So sometimes you could say a half a lemon, and sometimes you can say a whole lemon. You never really know. Now, there's a seed in here, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour the lemon juice through my fork. All right, now we're going to add some olive oil. I know you can't believe this. Just lemon, olive oil, salt, and pepper. Hey, don't knock it. Remember, the simplest ingredients are ones that really make the best food. Fresh ground pepper, sea salt, and now we just toss. This is a great salad. It's great to accompany any meal or be a meal unto itself. So salads don't always have to be side dishes. Salads can be a whole meal, and you can have a whole meal in one bowl. In this case, we're going to base the salad on chicken. What I've done with this is I've just put a little olive oil in a pan, and I seared the chicken. I didn't cut it up, I didn't slice it, I just diced it when it was finished. So it should be nice and moist. And put that into a bowl of arugula. And you know, you have to just eye this for yourself to see what you really like, how much. I kind of think, all right, that's enough chicken I'm going to put into it for now. I've got some crumbled Maytag blue cheese. And you can use any blue cheese. You can also use feta if you like, but I happen to like the combination of the chicken with the cheese. Now we're going to throw in some surprise ingredients. Grapes. You can put fruit and meat together. Why not? You would eat it with cheese. It's delicious. In fact, we're going to add some blueberries as well. And these are all flavors that blend together very well. I also have a little surprise here, which everybody loves. Everyone loves bacon. You know what you do when you make bacon? Make the whole package, okay? You eat your bacon with your eggs, and then save the rest to crumble on things, whether it be a sandwich or anything else. And then we have some beautiful almonds, which we toasted. Nice flavors come up. Now, I think the best dressing to make with this is a balsamic vinaigrette. So I have this beautiful fig balsamic vinegar, which is very, very sweet and rich, so you really only need a tiny bit of it. And then the olive oil, extra virgin olive oil all the time. No excuses. There's no reason to use anything else. And then we're going to use some wet Dijon mustard. You can use dry mustard or wet mustard. In this case, I'm going to use some wet mustard. You're going to ask me how much to use, and I'm going to tell you that normally your oil should be about 3 parts to your vinegar. For a rich balsamic, you might use a little less. If you're making a whole jar of it, then you'll use a large tablespoon. But I just used about a ½ teaspoon of this. And what the mustard does, not only makes a nice tanginess in the dressing, but it also serves as a binder to help put everything together. And now we're going to dress the salad. Oh, this is going to be so nice. And you know what you could tell also is if you match the color of your vinegar to your food. In this case, we have blue and green, so we want a darker color. And then you just toss. With these one meal in a bowl salads, you can really use anything. It's a perfect way to use leftovers. If you have leftover chicken cutlets, or some leftover salmon, or even a can of tuna, and add anything you want to it, any fruits and vegetables. Remember, varying the colors and varying the textures will vary the nutrients. This is a lot of fun to eat. Okay, we're gonna make a really simple salad now. And this is one of those things where it's like, what do I have in my fridge? Oh, I have some of that lettuce. Okay, so this is a lettuce mix. It's organic, it's pre-washed. How easy is that? You just take it out of the box, you throw it in a bowl. If you happen to have an orange, that will make a lovely ingredient to the salad. So cut off a piece, and we're gonna save that for the dressing. And then you're just going to cut off the end and slice the peel away. And then we'll cut the orange. You can really basically use anything for a salad, any ingredient. As we've seen before, you can use meat, cheeses, vegetables, fruits, nuts. You can mix them all together. And the more textures, the more colors, the more flavor, the more nutrition. And that's just the way it goes. There's nothing that you can do wrong to a salad. I guess if you put rotten food in, but you're not gonna do that, right? So it's almost like, what do I have in the house? If anything, you just grab that bowl of lettuce and you'll be fine. Okay, so we're going to cut this in half so it's easy to slice. I'm going to slice the orange. And it's going to fall into sections as we throw it into our salad. That looks lovely. The color is so beautiful also. You have the green and the orange. It's really springy, and the flavors will go with anything, meat, poultry, fish. Yeah. Now we're going to take the rest of the orange and squeeze it into a ramekin. Add some extra virgin olive oil. Please only use extra virgin olive oil. You're using about 2/3, even though you're not measuring, to 1/3 juice. And then we're going to use a little dry mustard. About that much. And then you just whip it together. This is a very nice dressing, and this citrus dressing can be used for a lot of different salads. You don't have to have an orange in it. Now we toss it. Oops, what did I forget? The whole culprit, the sunflower seeds. I happen to have these in the house also, sunflower seeds, don't you? What a nice addition, a nut and a fruit and a lettuce. Isn't that going to be good? These were already, came roasted and salted, and the salt with the sweet is such a nice combination for a salad. So basically what I'm saying is you can make a salad out of anything. And here we have it. This is my blue bacon chicken, so this blueberry blue cheese chicken and bacon with arugula salad, balsamic vinegar dressing. We have Israeli salad with olive oil and lemon dressing and feta cheese, and an orange salad with sunflower seeds with orange vinaigrette dressing.